What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we took one live trade and we backtested 3 New York session trades on FX replay. So the first trade we took was the live trade. It was a loss $3.35, as you can see over here. We entered on this blue arrow right here. We entered long right here. Now, as you can see on this blue arrow right here, and we took out all of the money as a loss. Stop loss was actually below this line here, so we really should have made money. The balance is now at $586, a mere $1 above what we initially put in. So we're back at about break even after our winning streak and our losing streak. This trade was actually taken in the New York session, so let's go over it over here. So I marked out the Asian highs and lows, nothing, and I was just itching to trade, so I decided to mark out London highs and lows and take a trade in the New York session. And let me show you what I got. 4 hours bullish, buyer bullish, 30-minute was bullish, Lira Poly bullish, and we entered on a 5-minute, these lows being interacted with, and we entered on this candle right here and about this level. I think we entered before this big move down, so we entered and then it came down and I took out the position because look here, today the 27th of Jan, there was news at 5 p.m. It didn't actually have an effect because here was the news candle. Kind of did. Look, this candle right here. But not really. So just before news, we took out all of our money at a loss, and then it came so close to our stop loss where it would have been, and then it went up to our take profits, which would have been nice. And then we probably still would have made some more money even now, like for second and third take profits or whatever. But let's go over it in the notes. So this was a 0.6% loss. The 4 hour was bullish, 30-minute was bullish. Said this was a terrible trade, even though it wasn't really that bad. Just the technicals were really terrible. Terrible trade. We traded in the New York session, which to be honest was not a problem. However, I did forget there was news at 5 p.m. So I took out the entire position at a loss, went on a 5-minute break of structure and a liquidity sweep in the New York session. So not the biggest loss, to be honest. Not the end of the world, but I do have some very important things to go over with you guys in this account planning document, which is very important information about my trading journey, what I'm planning to do in the future, what I'm currently doing. So but before all of that, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm kind of sweating right here. Ooh, do you see that sweat on my chinny, cheek? It's mad hot. I did backtest 3 trades on FX replay, so let's go over them real quick. Whoa, this is fun right here. First trade, look, for some reason the session reset. So we took 3 trades, 2 wins and 1 loss. The first trade was a win. The 4 hours bullish structure with a bearish order flow. The 30-minute was bullish. Good trade, executed decently. The market was bearish, but it had a bullish break of structure. We take profit 1, 2, and then a stop loss in profit. However, we ignored our own zone, which was marked out for stop loss profit scaling. I'll go over that in a sec. Went on a 5-minute break of structure. And here's the first trade. Oh no, that's all the way back in the day. Here we go. It's the first one. As you can see, these blue lines are levels of liquidity. Hit take profit 1, which was somewhere like here, and then 2, which was around up here, and then I was gonna put stop loss just under like either this low or this low, but we didn't, and then we got stopped out. I think it was this low, to be honest. And our next trade over here was a loss. Let's go over what happened. It was a 2% loss. The 4 hours bearish, 30-minute had a bearish structure with a bullish order flow. I said this was a bad trade against our bias. We hit stop loss. There's a stupid fly in my room. Get out of here, bro. What are you even doing? Our trade was against our bias. The stop loss. We hit our stop loss. And we entered on a 5-minute break of structure in the inverse fair value gap. The entry was not clean. We traded against the trend. Bad idea. Bad trade. As you can see, the 4-hour was bearish and the 30-minute was bearish. So we should be shorting, not longing. And here is the second trade. Get out of here, you stupid fly. As you can see, break, retest, and drop. But this was just a bad trade because we got our bias wrong. And the last trade we took was a long 2% loss once again. 30-minute was bullish, 4 hours bullish. I said this was a good trade. We had slightly bad or unlucky execution. We hit our stop loss and then price targeted our take profits. We entered on a 5-minute break of structure in the inverse fair value gap. We rushed our entry a bit and entered slightly prematurely. So let me show you. As you can see, we entered long up here. And then we instantly got our stop loss swept. That's why I say we rushed our entry. As you can see, there's a break and retest, and I should have waited for, I don't know, either break and retest the upside of this or like this little tiny little but yeah, to be honest, this trade was slightly rushed, and I think that's the only reason we lost. It was slightly unlucky, like it hit our stop loss, then it went up to our take. Let me quickly go over my notes, then I can go shower, because it's mad hot. Alright, so we did start this trading account with $585. My goal was, if I reach $640, I will do a prop firm challenge. Or if I have 1 month which is profitable at a good percentage, about 10, then I'll go to a profit. If I reach 525, I'll keep trading. If I remain at 585, I'll keep trading. If I reach 485, I'll have to go back to a demo or a smaller account size or a prop firm. My prop firm is my next step in my trading journey, okay? If I have 5 losses in a row, then just take a little break for the next few days. I'm doing this New York session back test where I'm trying to trade. I'm practicing trading on New York session. That's what I'm doing on this spreadsheet, what I'm trying to show you guys using FX replay. And I said if I take 50 trades which are profitable, about 20% or more, then I'll trade with real money or a live demo. That's not really important. All I'm trying to say is when I become profitable backtesting the New York session, I'll go into trading with real money or a live demo account. So what I want to do is I want to start trading a prop firm soon, but I also want to test and start trading in the ways below. I cannot do both. The prop firm requires 100% effort. I can either start trading prop firms and keep back testing other things, or trade on a live account with new strategies, monitor, edit, and then head into a prop firm after I feel confident. I am excited to see what happens. So let me tell you guys what my trading plan is for the future. I want to trade multiple sessions, not just London. I want to trade London and New York session. I want to trade multiple currencies, multiple securities. I want to trade gold and forexes, for example GBP JPY. That's what I learned on, and I want to risk 2% total per day, and I have to split it accordingly. For example, if I spend 1% risk on the London session trading on gold, and I spend a 0.5% on the New York session on GBP JPY, and I spend another 0.5% on gold's New York session, that all adds up to 2%, which is going to be my limit for trading per day, for now at least. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully this has been a little bit informative about my trading journey and the trades I took today and where I'm at. Damn, look at that. See, bro, if only we never took out this trade. Like, I don't know, man. It was also kind of bad because I didn't wait for my stop loss to get hit. And that's pretty much a fundamental rule of trading. Wait don't touch your position until stop loss or take profits get hit. So thank you all for watching. It's a bit of a long video, but I'll see you in the next one. I think it's quite an important video. Goodbye.